How you doing?
I am doing fantastically
Matthew Hardigree
well.
from Jalopnik. Thank you so very much. So, how are you enjoying the show so far?
I'm having a great time. Kicking it off with Corvette on Sunday was perfect because everyone's been amped the entire show. The readers have been really excited. I was just talking with my buddy Damon Leverick, who runs Wired auto coverage. Wired, you wouldn't think Corvette fans, because they're real high tech.
Yeah, exactly.
They loved it. It was the #1 story on the site yesterday. Yeah,
okay,
Corvette.
Interesting. And I guess there's a fair amount of high tech in the car itself. I mean, the car itself just looks high tech.
It is. I mean, it's such an improvement. I mean, I love a current Corvette, but you have to be a certain kind of guy to buy one, or a certain kind of woman. It is not associated with high tech. It's muscle, and it's fast, and there's a lot of tech in the car, the magnetoreological dampers and all of that, but you don't think high tech with it. Now, this one looks like an F-22 Raptor cockpit inside. I mean, it's great.
Now, the square taillights, or I call them square, but the squared off edged taillights.
Squircles.
What was it?
Squircles.
Squircles.
Squircles. That's the big thing in design right now. Squircles. Squared circles.
Oh, I get it. I hadn't heard that. I've got to get in the design world. That's a departure for the Vet. And the only thing I've heard from people so far is that they all go, "Wow, what a great car!" But it's taillights.
It's tough. The problem is the Camaro taillights look like very similar, but they need to move the design forward. I mean, they're not going to grow their market, which is, let's be honest, sort of older gentlemen mostly, guys who wear Tommy Bahama shirts. They're not going to get beyond that if they don't do something different and dramatically different. And I think this is, I mean, if you look at the Silverado and this GMC Sierra also came out, and those aren't really dramatic departures for the brand. Corvette finally had a dramatic departure, and it's the first real dramatic departure for GM in a while, and I'm excited about it, and I hope that people embrace it and look at it who normally wouldn't look at a Corvette, because it's a great car anyways.
I had your website up here a second ago, so I wanted to go back to it. I got to remember where I hit it. I had a tab all laid out for it, everything like that, and I think I accidentally...
Well, we have lots of exciting stuff on there. We have a guide to how, speaking of the Stingray, how actual Stingrays in the wild copulate. Because people always describe cars as sexy, and if you're going to describe something as sexy, you should understand the mechanics of it. And Stingrays are very weird. It is disturbing, actually.
This is something I haven't ever thought about here. All right, so and here's an article written by you, by the way, here. And I'll bring it up on the screen right there. So we're now looking at the article. And by the way, we're waiting for Acura for a reveal, and they're coming about 3 minutes from now. So we'll continue this here. So this is the article you put in there. Also, now you also did the article about the virtual Corvette.
Yeah, actually the virtual drive. So this is a very cool thing that they're doing now, which is they're putting cars in video games so you can try them. And they actually had a camouflage, like the ones you see running down Woodward.
Yeah, with the little Dorito chips on them and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That was there in the game, and it's great. It's a fun drive. I mean, it's a really well-handling car. It's like a Corvette. If you're on it right and you're on it the right way, you're very fast through the turn. If you do it wrong, you are in trouble. Because it has so much power, 450 horsepower from the new LT1 V8, which is an old name, but it's a completely new re-engineered V8.
By the way, I'm looking at the Squircles here.
Yeah, those are definitely Squircles, and vents everywhere. It's like an outdoor AC unit. I mean, there's a vent on the gear shift, I think.
Oh, seriously? Yeah, that's this thing. We're looking at the little front. Now that's a typical Corvette design right there with the vent up front.
It goes all the way. They call it the Cove. The GM designers call it a Cove, and that's one of the most iconic features of the Corvette.
And there's a little vent right there behind the rear flare.
Yeah, I mean, it is Vent City. It is amazing. But I mean, you need it. I mean, modern cars start to look a little similar now because we've gotten very good at aerodynamics all around the car. It used to be put a wing on it, get the front clip right, but every single detail of that car looks right. I was talking to Ralph Gilles yesterday from Chrysler, and he was pointing out that if you roll a golf ball, if you were to roll a golf ball down a Viper in a wind tunnel, it would land perfectly on the rear spoiler of the car because that's how good the aerodynamics are.
What else besides